The simulation begins in Sector 4. Alpha Team assesses the perimeter, seeking a silent point of entry.
Overwatch is established high above. Bravo secures the sight lines to cover the team's approach on the ground.
Ground team moves into the battle, silence their armor as navigate the hostile urban terrain.
Technology bridges the gap. Delta neutralizes the digital eyes, blinding the enemy to their imminent arrival. Caution dictates every movement. A single mistake at the threshold could compromise the entire mission objective.
Movement is fluid and synchronized. Years of training turn individual operators into a single fighting unit.
Target spotted, upper balcony.
A threat is identified on the upper levels. Communication flows instantly, alerting the squad below to danger.
Force is applied with surgical precision. The breach charge is set to grant access without alerting the interior. Intelligence is gathered before entry. The microdrone becomes the eyes of the team inside the unknown.
The barrier falls. Alpha prepares to lead the stack into the darkness. Weapons hot and ready.
Crossing the threshold, they enter the kill house. Every shadow is a potential ambush point for the enemy.
Sectors are cleared methodically. The team expands into the room, dominating the space with practiced aggression.
The rear is secured. Delta ensures no electronic signals can trigger alarms or alert off-site reinforcements.
Guardian Angel watches from above. Bravo confirms the upper walkways are clear of immediate hostile threats.
All clear.
The objective lies deeper within. Alpha navigates the labyrinth, following the blueprints memorized before the operation began.
Complacency kills. The opposing force remains unaware that their perimeter has been breached by the operators.
Stealth is maintained at all costs. Charlie closes the distance to neutralize the sentry without a sound.
The threat is removed instantly. The team advances past the checkpoint, leaving no trace of their presence. Data extraction is key. Delta searches the internal network to pinpoint the exact location of the target.
We have it.
The destination is confirmed. The team regroups and prepares to descend into the fortified basement levels.
Vertical movement is dangerous. The stairwell is a funnel of death that they must navigate quickly.
Discipline separates the elite from the amateur. The enemy's lack of focus provides a tactical advantage.
Targets are acquired. Alpha calculates the engagement sequence to ensure all threats drop simultaneously.
Shock and awe tactics. The flashbang is primed to disorient the enemy and break their defense. Detonation creates chaos. The sensory overload renders the enemy helpless for the critical seconds needed. Violence of action is swift. The team clears the corridor with surgical efficiency, neutralizing the threat.
Clear.
The area is secured. Confirming the status of the enemy ensures no surprises as they move forward.
Readiness is paramount. Alpha ensures the weapon is fully loaded before breaching the final stronghold.
The final barrier requires force. A linear charge will cut through the reinforced steel like paper.
Breach in 3, 2.
Preparation meets execution. The team steels themselves for the violent entry into the hostage containment zone.
The breach is successful. Smoke and shrapnel pave the way for the operators to storm the room. Target identification is critical. Alpha spots the civilians and distinguishes them from the armed captors.
Back off!
A standoff ensues. The situation escalates instantly as the enemy uses the innocent as leverage.
Steady. Patience saves lives. Alpha waits for the split second the enemy exposes a vital target area.
Negative shot.
Exterior support is cut off. The team inside must resolve the standoff without the sniper's aid.
Deception creates openings. Delta uses a sonic lure to draw the enemy's attention away from the hostage.
What the? The mistake is made. The distraction breaks the enemy's focus for the fraction of the second needed.
Reaction time is instant. The threat is neutralized with a single, precise shot to the target.
Clear!
The package is secured, and the team immediately transitions from combat to protection, shielding the civilians. You're safe.
Jackpot secured. Prep for extraction. Copy that.
Mission objective achieved. Alpha signals command that the primary targets are safe and ready to move.
Move! The extraction begins now. Moving civilians through a combat zone requires tight formation and constant vigilance.
The enemy reinforces. Delta's sensors pick up a wave of hostiles closing in to cut off escape.
Concealment aids the retreat. Thick smoke fills the corridor, confusing the pursuing enemy forces.
Fire superiority is lost. The team must rely on speed and cover rather than engaging in a firefight.
Get down! Protection is the priority. Alpha uses the environment to shield the vulnerable from the incoming hail of fire.
A new threat arrives. Bravo identifies a heavy vehicle blocking the designated extraction point on the street.
The blockade is disabled. Bravo's high-caliber round stops the vehicle, clearing the path for the team.
Into the storm! The team breaks into the open, exposing themselves to make the final dash for safety.
Go, go, go! The getaway is ready. The extraction vehicle waits with engine running, the final haven for the squad.
We're in! The cargo is loaded, every member is accounted for, as the heavy door seals them inside safety.
Escape is executed. The team vanishes into the city night, leaving the chaos of the operation behind. The adrenaline fades. The reality of the mission's success settles in as the operators catch their breath.
Mission accomplished. Control confirms success. The digital board turns green, marking the end of the simulation scenario.
Training prepares for reality. BattleScope simulation concludes, recording data to refine the operators of tomorrow.
The environment shifts instantly. The team deploys into the subterranean network to intercept a chemical threat.
Tactics must adapt. Long-range advantages vanish in the tight, twisting corridors of the metro system. Obstacles are bypassed quickly. The team flows through the station, ignoring the artifacts of civilian life. Information is weaponized. Delta hijacks the station's camera feed to scout the platform ahead of arrival.
The descent is perilous. The team exposes themselves to potential fire from below as they move down.
The enemy lies in wait. A well-placed sentry can pin down an entire squad in this choke point.
Contact front. Keen eyes save lives. Bravo identifies the ambush before the enemy can pull the trigger.
Synchronization is perfect. Multiple operators engage the single threat to ensure immediate neutralization.
The kill zone expands. The platform offers long sight lines, but little cover from incoming enemy fire.
Signal is strong.
The target is isolated. Delta confirms the threat is located inside the stationary train at the platform.
Traps. Entry is complicated. The enemy has fortified the train car with improvised explosives to deter breach.
Conventional entry is abandoned. Charlie creates a new path to bypass the deadly booby traps at the doors. Agility is essential. Alpha navigates the web of lasers designed to detonate the chemical payload.
The architect is found. The enemy specialist races against time to arm the device before interception.
Silence is the weapon. Alpha opts for a melee takedown to prevent a dead man switch activation.
Contact tunnel! Reinforcements are incoming. The enemy attempts to retake the train while the defusal is in progress.
Force multiplication. Charlie deploys automated defenses to hold the perimeter against superior enemy numbers.
The assault begins. The team is pinned inside the metal tube as bullets hammer the exterior.
The line is held. The automated sentry provides a wall of lead, slowing the enemy advance.
Device neutral.
The crisis is averted. Delta successfully disarms the chemical payload with seconds to spare.
Retreat is signaled. With the objective complete, the team utilizes smoke to break contact and vanish.
Into the shadows. The operators fade into the labyrinth of tunnels, leaving the confused enemy behind. The battlefield elevates. The simulation generates a corporate spire, shifting the combat to the vertical axis.
Insertion is airborne. The team approaches the target zone via rotary wing, bypassing ground security.
The roof is breached. Speed is critical as the team transitions from the air to the structure. Eye on atrium.
Overwatch is set. Bravo remains exposed to cover the team's entry into the glass atrium below.
Breaching top!
Dynamic entry. Rather than the door, the team chooses to shatter the ceiling and drop in.
Gravity is weaponized. The team descends upon the unsuspecting enemy from the shattered sky above. Vertical combat requires balance. Alpha engages targets while suspended, clearing the landing zone before touchdown.
Beachhead is established, and the team secures the atrium, turning the luxury lobby into a fortress.
Secure!
Override complete.
Mobility is restored. Delta hacks the building management system to control the flow of reinforcements.
Contact!
A trap is sprung. The enemy uses the elevators to deploy heavy shock troops against the team.
Stay behind me!
The wall advances. Charlie becomes movable cover, allowing the team to push forward against heavy fire. Flanking maneuvers win battles. Alpha exploits the enemy's tunnel vision to strike their exposed sides.
The Guardian remains vigilant. Bravo eliminates a flanker that the ground team failed to spot.
Got it! Move out!
The prize is secured. With the intelligence in hand, the mission profile shifts to immediate exfiltration.
The exit is unorthodox. Blocked elevators force the team to choose the quickest way down. Gravity.
The barrier is removed. The safety of the interior is traded for the chaos of the open air.
A leap of faith. The operators trust their equipment and training as they plummet toward the streets.
Deploy!
The descent is controlled. Parachutes arrest the fall, allowing the team to glide to the extraction point. Touchdown is smooth. The team hits the ground running, vanishing into the urban foliage before pursuit arrives. The theater shifts to the sea. A rogue freighter is identified carrying illicit nuclear material. The approach is stealthy. A small craft navigates the treacherous swells to board the moving vessel.
Access is forced. The team creates their own ladder to scale the towering steel walls of the ship.
The climb is grueling. Physical endurance is tested as they ascend 50 feet of wet, slippery steel.
The deck is breached. Alpha scans the maze of shipping containers for patrol patterns.
Visibility is poor. The storm provides cover for the team, but also obscures enemy movements.
Vantage is seized. Delta blinds the enemy, turning the ship into a playground for night vision.
The Predator hunts. Night vision technology gives the operators total dominance over the blinded crew. The perimeter is thinned. Silent takedowns reduce the enemy numbers before the main assault begins.
Stack up!
The brain is targeted. Seizing the bridge will sever the enemy's command and control capabilities.
In position!
High ground is secured, and Bravo utilizes the cargo stacks to create a sniper nest overlooking the bridge.
Drop it!
Violence of action returns. The stealth phase ends as the team storms the command center.
Don't shoot!
Resistance crumbles. The command crew surrenders immediately when faced with the overwhelming force of the operators.
Target is in container 404.
Target confirmed.
The needle is found. The manifest reveals the exact location of the nuclear material deep in the hold.
Into the abyss, the team descends below the waterline, where there is no escape and no backup.
They're coming.
The elite await. Unlike the deck crew, the cargo is guarded by hardened, well-equipped mercenaries.
Contact heavy!
The trap is sprung. The mercenaries unleash a kill zone of crossfire on the exposed stairwell.
Explosives clear the path. A grenade is used to dislodge the dug-in enemy from their fortified positions.
Momentum is key. The team presses the attack, preventing the enemy from regrouping or reloading.
The objective is in sight, and Delta identifies the nuclear container while the firefight rages around them.
Fire superiority enables movement. Alpha and Bravo suppress the enemy so Delta can secure the objective.
The asset is marked. The beacon signals the extraction team to recover the dangerous cargo via airlift.
The mission is done. Survival is the only remaining objective as the team fights their way out.
Heavy lift arrives. The extraction helicopter lowers the winch to snatch the nuclear container from the hold.
Package is away! The threat is removed. The nuclear material is airlifted away, leaving the ship and the enemy empty-handed.
A wet extraction. The operators abandon the vessel, plunging into the sea to escape the remaining hostiles.
The environment turns hostile. The simulation loads a remote Arctic outpost, testing endurance against the cold.
Camouflage is survival. White gear blends the operators into the blizzard, making them ghosts in the snow.
2 tangos!
Heat betrays the enemy. Thermal optics cut through the blinding snow to reveal the warm bodies of sentries. Ballistics are difficult. Bravo must calculate the extreme wind deflection to land a hit in the storm. The kill is clean. The storm swallows the sound and sight of the elimination, preserving stealth.
Cold effects technology. Delta improvises to make the frozen electronics respond to the hacking tools. The respite is brief. The team transitions from the freezing storm to the sterile, dangerous warmth of the base.
Speed is silent. The wet floors threaten to reveal their presence with squeaking boots, demanding careful movement. Hey! Discovery is imminent. A civilian employee threatens to alert the entire base to the intrusion. Stay down!
Reaction beats action. Charlie closes the gap instantly to prevent the alarm from being sounded.
The virus is planted. Delta introduces a digital pathogen to kill the enemy's missile launch capabilities. Upload started. Upload complete.
The system fights back. The upload triggers a hard lockdown, trapping the team inside with the enemy.
The siege begins. The team must defend the server room while the virus completes its work.
Cover is fragile. Glass and equipment shatter under fire, offering little protection against high-velocity rounds.
All angles covered. Charlie ensures the enemy cannot bypass the fatal funnel of the main doorway.
Vent clear! Done! Missiles disabled! Let's move!
The mission is accomplished. The threat of nuclear launch is neutralized, leaving only the escape.
Making a door?
Into the cold. The team chooses the mercy of the storm over the certainty of the enemy guns.
The getaway is prepared. Pre-staged vehicles provide the speed needed to outrun the base's pursuit forces. Disappearing act. The operators vanish into the vast Arctic waste, leaving a crippled enemy in their wake.
Extreme temperature shift. The simulation loads a high-threat extraction scenario in a hostile desert environment.
Convoy operations. The team must escort a high-value VIP through a valley known for insurgent ambushes.
How much further?
The cargo is human. The VIP's safety is the primary objective.
complicating the rules of engagement.
Eyes on the high ground. Danger comes from above in the canyon, requiring constant upward vigilance. The ambush is initiated. A roadside bomb halts the movement, turning the kill zone into a reality.
Hold on. Driving through, the only way to survive an ambush is to keep moving out of the kill zone. RPG!
Heavy weapons engage. The enemy utilizes rockets to crack the armored shell of the team's transport.
Returning hate, the heavy machine gun provides the suppression needed to keep the enemy heads down.
Got him!
Precision amidst chaos. Bravo picks off the most dangerous threats while the vehicle bounces over rough terrain.
Visible shield. Delta blocks the radio frequencies used to trigger further roadside bombs ahead.
Pursuit is engaged. The enemy commits mobile assets to chase down the fleeing convoy. Brake check! Tactical driving. Alpha uses the vehicler's momentum as a weapon to disrupt the pursuer's attack.
The threat is neutralized. The pursuit vehicle is destroyed, allowing the team to regain the distance.
Clear of sector!
The gauntlet is run. The team successfully navigates the ambush alley, delivering the VIP to safety.
Vegetation thickens. The simulation moves to a deep jungle environment to locate a downed Allied pilot.
Watch your step!
The terrain fights back. The dense jungle impedes movement, tiring the operators before they even reach the enemy.
The signal guides them. The emergency beacon cuts through the canopy, leading the team to the crash site.
Objective is located, and the wreckage of the downed aircraft confirms the pilot is near.
The race is on. The enemy is also hunting the pilot, aiming to capture a high-value prisoner. Find him!
Invisibility is power. The ghillie suit makes Bravo one with the jungle, unseen by the searching enemy.
Coordination is silent. Hand signals direct the team to eliminate the patrol without firing a single shot.
The jungle consumes them. The enemy patrol is eliminated swiftly, absorbed by the surrounding wilderness.
Friendly!
The survivor is found. The pilot is secured, injured but alive, hidden within the natural cover.
I gotcha!
The burden is heavy. Carrying the wounded slows the team, making the escape far more dangerous.
The hive is stirred. The disappearance of the patrol draws a larger force to the crash site.
Rear security set. Traps cover the retreat. Mines are left behind to punish any enemy foolish enough to follow.
The pursuers are halted. The trap springs, buying the team the precious minutes needed to reach the river.
Get in!
The water is safety. The extraction boat offers a swift exit from the green hell of the jungle.
Extraction successful. The team and the survivor escape via the river, leaving the jungle to its secrets. The battlefield is digital. The simulation moves to a server farm, the heart of modern information warfare.
The specialist leads. In this domain, the tech expert is the commander, guiding the muscle through the data maze.
The guards are tireless. Automated security never sleeps, patrolling the data aisles with cold, robotic efficiency.
Silent neutralization, an electromagnetic pulse disables the drone without damaging the precious servers around it.
Hiding the evidence, the team uses the subfloor to conceal the destroyed security bot from other patrols.
The core is reached. Delta accesses the central terminal to scrub the classified data before the enemy can use it.
We have to move, now.
Firewall is thick. The defense is strong. Digital fortifications prove as difficult to breach as any physical wall or door.
Intruder detected.
The enemy is active. A cyber counterattack attempts to trace the team and lock them in the room.
Door sealed. Buying time. Charlie seals the physical entry points to buy Delta the seconds needed to win the digital battle.
The data is gone. The mission succeeds, as the classified information is purged forever from the enemy servers.
Escape route forced. With the door welded shut, the team smashes through the glass to exit the trap.
The final test. The simulation generates a ruined city for a last-stand endurance scenario against overwhelming odds.
Last mag! Resources are low. The operators must face the final wave with limited ammunition and fatigue setting in.
For 5 minutes. Extraction inbound. Copy.
The clock is set. Survival is measured in minutes as the team digs in for the extraction window.
The wave approaches. The simulation throws everything at the team for the final stress test.
Every shot counts. Bravo picks targets with ruthless efficiency, thinning the herd before they close the distance.
Scavenged firepower, utilizing captured enemy weapons becomes necessary to maintain the volume of fire needed to survive.
Let's rock!
The crescendo builds. The noise of battle drowns out all thought, forcing reliance on instinct and training.
Broken arrow.
Coordinates received!
Close air support. When overrun, the team calls for danger close strikes to clear the immediate perimeter.
The hammer falls. Air power resets the battlefield, buying the team a moment of respite from the onslaught.
Status?
Dry.
The limit is reached. Ammunition is exhausted, forcing the team to prepare for hand-to-hand or secondary weapons.
The final boss. Heavy armor enters the fray. A threat that small arms cannot defeat.
A digital Hail Mary. Delta attempts to blind the tank's sensors before it can fire the main cannon.
A near miss. The jam works just enough to spoil the aim, saving the team from annihilation.
Overwhelming firepower, the minigun suppresses the entire street, clearing the path for the team to board.
The final sprint, the team covers the last few meters to safety, carrying their wounded with them.
We're clear!
Departure. The ramp seals the team inside the aircraft, separating them from the chaos of the ruined city.
Dust off. The extraction is complete, leaving the battlefield behind as the sun set on the simulation.
Cost of victory. Silence reigns as the adrenaline crashes, leaving only the physical toll of the mission.
The tally, the system compiles the metrics of the operation, judging performance with cold, hard numbers.
Constant improvement. The leader reviews the key moments, already looking for mistakes to correct next time. Maintenance is discipline. The weapon is cared for immediately, ensuring it is ready for the next engagement.
Just a scratch. Battle scars. Minor injuries are attended to. Badges of honor from a mission successfully survived.
Data transfer complete. Logs secured.
The record is sealed, the mission data is archived, adding to the collective knowledge of the tactical network.
Return to base!
The team returns to the hub, the physical world waiting to welcome them back.
The walk. The operators transition back to the garrison. The weight of the mission lifting from their shoulders.
Progression achieved. Excellence is rewarded with access to superior equipment for future, harder simulations.
Leadership defined. Alpha demonstrated the command presence required to guide the team through chaos to victory. Overwatch defined. Bravo provided the protective gaze that kept the team safe from unseen threats. Force defined. Charlie was the hammer, breaking every barrier that stood between the team and the objective. Intelligence defined. Delta manipulated the battlefield, turning the environment and technology against the enemy.
Drinks on me. Brotherhood. Beyond the tactics and the gear, the bond between operators is the true source of strength.
The tools rest. The instruments of war are racked, waiting silent and ready for the next call. The system waits. The simulation never truly sleeps, always generating new scenarios for the next session.
BattleScope, the ultimate proving ground for the elite, where tomorrow's wars are fought and won today.
End of simulation. System shutting down. Goodbye.